A Tale of Two Sketches. The Indiana State Police released a sketch on April 22, 2019 during a press conference that became known as the New Direction Conference. This was in reference to a different point of view the investigation was taking. This sketch is known as YGS or Young Guy Sketch, and it replaces the original sketch released on July 17, 2017. This sketch is known as OGS or Old Guy Sketch. The sources for the OGS has been reported in varying accounts. CBS reports that the sketch, quote, is a composite from multiple agencies. The sketch is an artist's composite of information collected by all the agencies involved in the double murder investigation, including the FBI and the Indiana State Police. The Associated Press reports Sheriff Toby Leazenby's interview with a one-witness narrative. Quote, a sketch authorities released of a man considered the main suspect in the February killings of two northern Indiana girls was drawn in part from descriptions provided by someone who saw the suspect around the time the girls were slain. Carroll County Sheriff Toby Leazenby said the witness saw the man walking near Delphi, about 60 miles northwest of Indianapolis, but only recently met with an FBI sketch artist to provide facial details for the rendering released by state police. However, Sergeant Jerry Holman of the Indiana State Police insists there's a couple people during a 2018 CrimeCon panel with Ashley Banfield. The FBI, quote, sketched it, looked at it, said, no, that's not correct. I will say that she's still, they. There are a couple of people who still aren't convinced that, that is the right hat. But that's the hat that the sketch artist could come up with as close to what the witnesses were describing. It seems that CBS 4 is reporting on more than one witness during interview with Sergeant Kim Riley of the Indiana State Police, sourcing on witness tips, quote, including a woman. Others point to statements, characterized as slip-ups, that they say point to one witness, a female. Such as the statement by Sergeant Kim Riley at the 2017 press conference. Quote, basically, the hair color is a reddish-brown. She was, the person was, not clear on the color of the eyes, but the person said it was definitely not blue. She, the person, was very obvious that it was not blue eyes. People Magazine Investigates, Discovery Plus True Crime Show, reported that Libby's video was a source for the FBI-created sketch. The official reason for this change is found in the press release, however. The explanation has caused more questions and confusion. Quote, as the investigation has progressed, information has been continuously reviewed and examined, and this more accurately depicts the face of the suspect from the video recorded on Liberty German's cell while she and Abigail were on the High Bridge. ISP Superintendent Carter said during the press conference, quote, we have concluded the first sketch released will become secondary as of today, the result of the new information and intelligence over time. This has led us to believe that the sketch which you will see shortly is the person responsible for the murders of these two little girls. A press release had to be issued 2 days later in an attempt to stem confusion. Quote, in the early days and months of the investigation, information was developed about suspect descriptions. It was initially believed the sketch that has been in public view over the last 2 years of a person in the age range of his 40s to 50s was a person of interest in this murder investigation. As the investigation has matured and past information reassessed, it is the belief of investigators with the task force that the person depicted in the sketch released on April 22 more accurately represents the person wanted for the murders. In an interview with reporter Emily Longnecker on February 10, 2022, Doug Carter once again muddies the waters, contracting, yet again, the official ISP narrative from 3 years prior. There was a significant shift for us, but remember, the sketch is not a photograph. And I think what we'll be able to do is put the face of the murderer up in between those two sketches, and we'll be able to merge them together. Merge them together and become one. It is important to distinguish these points about two sketches. They are not the same person. The person depicted in the originally released sketch is not presently a person of interest in this investigation. The sketch released on April 22 is representative of the face of the person captured in the video on Liberty German's phone as he was walking on the high bridge. The person in the sketch released April 22 is described as having a youthful appearance, but could fall in the age range from his 20s to late 30s. Members of the Delphi community should reflect back on people they know in the community that look similar to the sketch released on April 22, especially if that person has changed their appearance since the murders occurred in February of 2017. This person's appearance could look different today if he had grown a mustache, beard, or let his hair grow longer or cut his hair shorter than depicted in the sketch. Further confusion. Sketches are up to different people, then why was there a change? But they continued silence and go for their explanation as an unfortunately created an information vacuum regarding the case and has allowed for outrageous rumors. The press releases and press bulletins referred to in this briefing may be downloaded at www.reddit.com/r/delphidoc/w/pr.